Very good morning and a warm welcome to the Tech Series 5.28 on hydraulic power plants conducted by SA Engineering College, an autonomous institution affiliated to Anna University. SA Engineering College was established by Dharmanayudu Educational and Charitable Trust in the year 1998. The college is approved by AICTE Delhi and Anna University, Chennai. From the year 2019, UGC has granted the meritorious autonomous status to our institution. The college is well planned with 5 lakh square feet of constructed area, which includes classrooms, drawing halls, laboratories, workshops, and associated faculties. In recognition of quality system of high quality policy being implemented by the institution, MSTUV NOD has accorded ISO 9001-2015 certification. One second. Sorry. Uh, Most of the undergraduate programs offered are accredited by National Board of Accreditation, NBA New Delhi. The college offers 11 UG programs and 6 PG programs. I would like to extend my gratitude to our management trustees, principal sir, and all faculty members for their unwavering support and hard work in making this event possible. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished Chief Guest, Mr. V. Sabariraj, ERP consultant, who have graciously accepted our invitation to share his expertise. Sir, your guidance and undoubtedly leave an indelible mark on the young minds gathered here. Let us make the most of this opportunity to exchange ideas, inspire each other, and drive the future of mechanical engineering forward. Welcome once again, and I hope you have a productive and enjoyable tech series. Second. So actually, the speaker is having a problem for joining. Once again, let me check it out and I will inform.
Sir, is it audible, sir?
Sabari sir. வசந்த் சார் நான் பேசுறது கேக்குதா?
Hello.
கேக்குது
Okay. Got it.
சார் அப்போ அஃபீஷியலாகவே முதல்ல ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடுறேன். ஏன்னா முதல்ல வெல்கம் அட்ரஸ் படித்தேன், நீங்களும் இல்லை.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. So, very good morning and warm welcome to the Tech Series 5.28 on hydraulic power plants conducted by SA Engineering College, an autonomous institution affiliated to Anna University. SA Engineering College was established by Dharmanayudu Educational and Charitable Trust in the year 1998. The college is approved by AICT Delhi and affiliated to Anna University, Chennai. From the year 2019, UGC has granted the meritorious autonomous status to our institution. The college is well planned with 5 lakh square feet of constructed area, which includes classroom, drawing halls, laboratories, workshop, and associated faculties. In recognition of quality system of high quality policy being implemented by the institution, MSTUE NOD has accorded ISO 9001-2015 certification. Most of the undergraduate programs offered are accredited by National Board of Accreditation, NBA, New Delhi. The college offers 11 UG programs and 6 PG programs. I would like to extend my gratitude to our management, trustees, principals, sir, and all faculty members for their unwavering support and hard work in making this event possible. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished chief guest, Mr. V. Sabariraj, ERP consultant, who have graciously accepted our invitation to share his expertise. Sir, your guidance will undoubtedly leave an indelible mark on the young minds gathered here. Let us make the most of this opportunity to exchange ideas, inspire each other, and drive the future of the mechanical engineering forward. Welcome once again, and I hope you have a productive and enjoyable Tech Series. Sir, you can start the session. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the warm welcome, sir. So yes, today I'll be sharing a few things on hydraulic power plant. Yeah, before that, going into the topic, let me explain what is ERP and what software I'm using for ERP. Yeah, few minutes I'll share about that, and then we'll go into the hydraulic power plant topic. Yeah. Can you put the next slide, please?
Vasant sir, next slide.
Yeah. So ERP is nothing but enterprise resource planning. So most of the company, around 90% of the company will be using this software, so that they have time reduced, and for energy and everything will be saved in this. So particularly in this ERP, I'm working on purchasing. In the right side, you can see purchasing, manufacturing, and the MRP. MRP is nothing but material resource planning and inventory management. In that blue color thing, I'm working currently. So in the upcoming days, I will be also working in project management. Currently, I'm working in this purchasing. So there are so many modules. So you have to be versatile in any one of the module. So purchasing, manufacturing, and MRP, inventory, these things are related to mechanical. So I chose these things. There is little bit of coding knowledge is needed for these parts. So and HR will be different module, and finance team will be there. That is e-commerce, and those things also will be considered under finance. And service and everything will be customer. There will be supplier will be there. There will be customer. Those things will be coming under the service. And in the bottom you can see sales and CRM. Customer relation is maintained in that. So those things currently I'm not looking into, but I'll be sharing a small screen on this purchasing in this lecture. Okay. So in the next screen, please. Yeah. Currently, this is a complete list of ERP software available in market. Most of them will be familiar about the SAP software. In the right extreme here, in the right extreme below Oracle, you can see SAP. It is the most widely used in company. There are so many institutes also for that. In the left side, you can see a small thing, IFS. Can you see that in that rectangular box, violet color thing is there. That particular software I'm using in our company. So yeah, out of the whole list, you can learn any. If you are interested, you can learn any of the software. Particularly Oracle, SAP in the right extreme you can find. Na? So we have a wide opportunity in that. So currently I'll be showing a small screen in that IFS. IFS is nothing but Industrial Finance System. Full form is Industrial Finance System. Yeah, this is a small interface. This will be the interface of IFS software. This is this screen is taken from a random user. In the left top, you can see what topic he is under. He is under risk management. So I am working in purchase order. If I am working, it will come like purchase order, Sabari Raj at IFS 9. I am using IFS 9 version. So it will come in that way. Okay. Depending upon the version, user name, and the project, if I'm working in project management screen, that line will be like project management. If I'm under supplier, it will be coming a supplier. Whatever screen I'm working, whatever module I'm working, that will be coming in the left top. Okay. And in the right top, you can see the user ID and user profile like that. So this is a basic interface. This is an interface of my software IFS. So yes, this is a basic intro lobby. Yeah. So this is purchase requisition to payment flow. So even in college, we maintain the same thing. We make initial thing we make is purchase requisition, and then it will be processed to payment. Like if you are in the lab, you are asking for any new equipment. Initially, requisition will be submitted to the management. If they are satisfied, for example, if you need two machines, for example, lathe machines, if you want, the quantity will be two, and the management want to changes to one means that will be done under requisition. After that, that will be made to order. Finally, payment will be done. This is a normal process in every management, every company, every institution. They follow the same process. The same process. The same thing we do in IFS software, but with little extra things we can do it. So, for example, I am working in steel structure company, like tower they make, then pressure vessel they make, then storage tank, pipeline. These are the main thing. Apart from it, they do some other things also, like oil rig, something like that. They do mainly they do pipeline, then storage tank, pressure vessel. These are the main thing. They do the design, and the design will be converted to bill of material. Bill of material will be done for that. For example, if you are taking the pipeline means from oil. From the oil rig, we'll move the oil from rig to the storage. So for that, we need the pipeline. So pipeline, what is the diameter of the pipe? What is the material of the pipe? What for how many meters I need? What are the coupling, nipple, whatever it is, reducer? So many things are there. Fasteners, what are the fasteners, gasket, what are the materials we need? From the design, we get the raw materials. Okay, the raw material is nothing but bolt, nut, a pipeline, and what diameter we need. Those are the raw material. That is bill of material. Okay. So that is the first thing. Identify the needs is nothing but getting the list. For example, I need the pipe for 12-meter pipe. I need 5 quantity that will be made in this need. Okay. So from there we create the requisition. Initial creation, that is approval. Approve requisition is there, right? There we create the purchase requisition. So what are the things we needed? So mainly we make that in purchase requisition. Initial amount, for example, a bolt will be costing around 10 or 20 rupees. That will be made in this requisition. Okay. Apart from that, we'll select the supplier. Supplier is like around 4 or 5 supplier will be making a contact, and then from that we make bid analysis. So bid analysis is nothing but choosing the best supplier. Like a supplier will be there for around 10-15 years with us for continuous supply. So we'll choose that person first because of that continuous bond between them. So based on the supplier relationship, we choose the supplier first. Yes, we have to select the supplier. Then after making the supplier, we have to make the purchase order, PO. So in the purchase order is the main important thing. In that, number of quantities will be there. What is the pricing? What is when at what time it will come? Either by C it will come. In our case, in our company, it will mostly it is done through C, because our company mainly it is in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, it's almost peninsular region, so parts from China or something like that, it has to come through ship only. So depending upon that, we'll choose the supplier. Okay, everything will be done based on that. Then we create the purchase order that I have said. Then that purchase order will be sent to the supplier. So supplier will receive the purchase order. The purchase order will be like so many quantities I need. This is the price, and it has been authorized by the management people. Like product logistic manager will be there, and so many managers, and who is the creator of the purchase order. Everything will be there in that purchase order. So after creating the purchase order, after receiving the purchase order, the supplier will send the material to the store. Like if the company is in China, example I'm saying, China, from China we have to travel to Saudi Arabia through vessel. Okay, so vessel or ship, whatever it is. So from that vessel we need the we'll put the material, and then it will receive at the store. Store is in the store or warehouse. Warehouse will be in Saudi Arabia. So after reaching that warehouse, what that supplier will do means he'll unload the material into the warehouse, and then that is called as goods received note. GRN we say. Okay, GRN is nothing but receiving the material. Yes, and then three-way matching is made. What is three-way matching means? Purchase order will be taken, and GRN, the GRN will be given by the supplier. Then invoice, we'll compare these three things, and then if there is any mismatch, we have to check it. Mostly it won't be any, there won't be any mismatch. So after making the match, we are receiving the material and we are giving the payment. So the last part, sending to the account and payment invoice, those things will be dealt under accounts or finance department will be there. They will take care of it. We have to just say that the material is received and it is under good quality. Okay, that portion we have to say to the accounts or finance department. Okay, after that the supplier will be getting the payment. Sometimes advance payment is there. It depends upon the supplier relationship. Okay, so this is the basic thing about purchase requisition flow. Yeah, this one is the purchase order. Mostly I work on this software. This screen I am working. This IFS software for ERP. So in that particularly, I have taken a small portion, purchase order. Similarly, we have purchase requisition. Then shop order is there. Purchase order, purchase order receipt is there. So many screens will be there. Terminology may be different in different software. Can you go to that? Initially, I made on screenshot, right, for a graph like thing. For there are so many softwares. Yeah. So yeah, this one. Yes, this one. So if you are learning any one of the software, it will be similar to the other software. All are ERP software only, but here the wordings or letters may be different. For example, in SAP, for example, I'm saying it will be like purchase order receipt. Purchase order receipt will be in SAP, but here in IFS, it will be like GRN, goods received note. So there is a difference in letters only, but process and everything is same in this all software. Okay, if you learn any one of the software, you can easily adapt to the other software. So I kindly advise my fellow students also, after your engineering or something, you do any software like ERP software. There is so much hope in this software. You can easily learn the software. There is no coding in it. If you are learning the code, it will be helpful. Particularly SQL software, if you are learning, it is very useful. Okay. So in my part, currently I don't have any coding system, or I'm not learning into any coding. SQL is there, but for that separate department is there. Now I am working in this screen only. Purchase order, purchase requisition, as I showed before, only that blue color icon. That is inventory management we say. So those things. Yeah, here you can see the order number, supplier, coding, everything is there. Site is nothing but company. If I have a site in Saudi Arabia, it can be everything is user defined. Okay, you can define it as here they have defined as 10. Similarly, 11 I can have it in Hyderabad. So it depends upon the user. Okay, whoever is creating the, for example, in my company we have defined 101, 102, 103 is there in everything in Saudi Arabia. From Hyderabad office, I'm supporting for IT. Okay, so there is no need of manufacturing plant in India. So then, what is the status of the purchase order? Kindly hold on for a no. Hold on for a minute. I'll explain this. Yeah, status of the purchase order can be seen in this status, and currency. What is the currency? Either you can make in USD or SAR. SAR is nothing but Saudi Arabian Riyal. And the coordinator, you can see it in the third row. I guess in the third row below site, you can see it. That is coordinator. Whether it is raw material, consumable, whether it is a service kind of thing, whatever it is, that coordinator will be deciding. So then buyer ID is nothing but who is making the purchase order. Those details will be here. Then supplier name, and obviously it has been in the first line. Supplier number is there. From that itself, you can get the supplier contact. They have separate screen here. Okay. Then finally, important is project. Whether in company they have a different project will be there. One project will be subdivided into many sub project. In that, for what project I am making the purchase order has to be done. Either it can be a project oriented or non-project oriented. That has to be detailedly mentioned here. So yes, that is about the mean. And here in the bottom, you can say you can see purchase order lines. In the lines, for example, fuse. What is the quantity it is needed, and who is supplying it? Of course, the top 1387 that will be the supplier, and what is the name of that supplier will be there. Here part number is 103104, but in our company it is like only alphabets are there. So I have taken the screen from the internet, so it will be useful. So in our company it is different. In other company it will be variant. After that, yeah, this is the purchase order. Then it will be authorized by my manager. Then it will go to president. Then after the approval of the president, this will go to the supplier. Okay, this is a basic thing. So yes, you can go to the next next screen, please. Yeah. So now we'll discuss about the hydraulic power plant. So this is a basic outline. In this screen, you can see how what are the parts visible from environment. You can see. So dam is for reservoir. There is a small difference between reservoir and dam. So in the reservoir, the water will be stored, and the dam is for blocking it. From that dam, there will be a small portion for water to flow. From that flow, we get the kinetic energy of that water. So through penstock, that water canal is called as penstock. From that canal, we get the water. From that water, we are forcing into the turbine. The turbine will generate the electricity. This is the main concept of hydraulic power plant. So hydro is water, power plant is again generating the power from this water. Okay. Yes, this is a basic outline. We'll discuss something about this hydraulic power plant. Yeah. This is a penstock. Penstock is nothing but water from the dam. It is supplied to the turbine. So it can be either concrete or it can be a steel structure, so that it is perfectly supplying the water without any damage or without any discomfort. Yes. Next slide, please. So this is a cross-sectional view of that hydraulic power plant. In the left side, sorry, in the right side, you can see the water stored, and whenever the water is, whenever we need power, when water is up to certain limit, we can generate the power. If it is beyond, that is, if it is water level is very low, we can't generate. So after rising to a particular height, water is released to the turbine through sluice gate. So these gates are like for mainly for raising the water level, and also for if there is any debris or dust particles there, it can be removed in that particular region. If it is entering into the turbine, it will be a problematic. So those gates are provided, and electricity is generated from there. Yes, this is the main outline. We'll discuss each and every part in the further session. Yes. So this is the same thing with the generator. We can see that a clear view of the generator. So in the left side, water is coming, and through penstock, water is applied to the turbine, and the turbine is rotating. Mechanical energy is obtained, and from that, generator is creating the electrical energy. From there, we get the electrical power. Okay. So again, this is mainly for the trash rack. In the trash rack, as I said, if there is any dust particles or debris, we can remove it, and after removal only we will supply the water to the penstock. Yes. Next slide, please. So hydroelectric power plant, we are using the potential energy. Potential energy is nothing but storing the water. We are getting some after getting a particular height, it will be gaining some energy. That is called as potential energy. That potential energy will be converted to electrical energy. Sorry, yeah. Obviously, it will convert to electrical energy through generator and everything. That is discovered here. Here we see this is the cheapest. Initial, of course, initial cost will be high, but when compared to other like nuclear and thermal power plant, like a thermal power plant uses oil and coal, particularly coal we are using it, that is going to be extinct in the future. So that is obviously costly. So when compared to coal and other nuclear uranium and thorium, it is very cheap. Yes. So apart from it, we also get irrigation and flood control of that water. So sometimes tourism also developed under this hydro power plant. Yes. So reservoir, there is a small difference between reservoir and dam. In the session, I will show you. Reservoir is like storage of that water, and dam is just blocking the storage. Okay, for making the electricity. So yes, next slide, please. So here, how the power is generated like that, there is a small flow chart. So hydro is water in Greek. So as we know that. So from hydro, main objective is like from potential energy, we are getting the kinetic energy of that water. Then that kinetic energy is supplied to the turbine. The turbine will rotate. That will again get a mechanical energy. That mechanical energy will be transferred to that generator. That will generate electricity from mechanical energy. So finally, potential energy is converted to electrical energy by using this kind of setups. Okay. Yes. So again, this extra layout for hydroelectric power plant. In that, you can see a surge tank. Surge tank is like inverter in our home. It will be like after if there is any not the if there is any flaw in the flow, like there is no continuous flow, what surge tank will do is that it will store the water, and if there is any discomfort in that discontinuous flow is there, from surge tank water will be supplied, so that the pressure in the penstock will be very less. So for continuous flow of that water, we are using the surge tank. Yes. So as I said, reservoir is a storing area, and dam is just to block the. It can be either mostly it will be a concrete structure. So reservoir is for water storage, and dam is for to block the water. Okay, river water or whatever it is. Spillway. What is? It's like emergency. For example, in our house we are having fuse. Whenever there is high voltage or overload, we'll see that a fuse is burnt, so that other electronic gadgets will be saved. In the similar way, in dam is also we are having the spillway. Spillway just that overflow will be there. If there is a water level beyond certain limit is there, water will be creating some high pressures. High pressure will be generated. Due to that, electronic or dam can be damaged or nearby areas can be flooded. So to avoid that, we are having this spillway. So when the water rises to a particular limit, it automatically through spillway water will be flowing outside. It's like in our water tank in the ceiling, that is in the terrace we have that water tank. When it is reaching particular limit, it overflows, right? Similarly, here also we have that overflow thing that we call it as spillway here. Yes, next. Yeah, in the in this diagram you can easily see that difference between the reservoir and the dam. So in the left region, you can see that water is stored. That portion is called as reservoir, and the concrete mostly 100%, 99% it will be like made of concrete. So here that concrete portion is there, and the spillway it can be over the turbine, or it can be in the sideways. Spill flow is nothing but when there is a, as I said before, if there is any rise beyond particular limit, that is maximum, there is certain limit for the water to be held in the dam. If it is rising beyond that limit, spillway will be used for removal of that water. Yeah, in the bottom, you can see the turbine flow. From that, we get the electricity. So this diagram is mainly for the difference between reservoir and the dam. Yes. So yes, in this diagram, you can see the spillway is in the other side. In one side, we have the turbine. Turbine will be in the lowest point, so that we get the maximum potential energy. Okay. So if it is made in the top, we will be getting very less potential energy. To obtain very maximum potential energy, we are making the turbine in the bottommost portion. We can't go beyond certain limit. Approximately, we optimize level. We are making the turbine and everything. Yes. As I said, surge tank is for emergency purpose. If there is any block of flow, if there is any very little water is available, we use the surge tank. And penstock is either concrete or steel. In this diagram, I have shown in this presentation I have shown with the steel pipe. Okay, this is the main thing. Based on that cross section only, we will get the kinetic energy. For circular cross section, we have different kinetic energy. For trapezoidal cross section, we have different kinetic energy. It depends upon the cross section of the penstock. Okay, it's very important. Yes, next. Yeah, turbine main purpose. We have many types of turbine. In the hydraulic turbine uses water for converting the kinetic energy to electrical energy. So here potential energy is raised by the water level, and that will be converted to kinetic energy. That kinetic energy is supplied to this hydraulic turbine. That turbine will convert this kinetic energy to mechanical energy. Okay, that is shaft will be starting rotating, and then finally draft tube. Draft tube is for supplying the ejected water from the turbine will be going to the draft tube. Okay, generator. It will be generating the electrical energy from that rotating high speed rotating shaft. Okay. Yes. So finally transformer. So we get the actually for raising the voltage and transforming from one point to another. River will be at particular distance from the city. In the city, we need electrical energy. Or city or whatever it is, wherever we need the electrical energy through power transmission lines, we are transferring the power from the dam to urban areas or into the city areas. Okay. Yes. So finally, advantages. Main advantages: there is no pollution. Maintenance cost is very less. Initial cost will be very high, but maintenance cost is very less, and irrigation and flood control can be done, as I said before, and tourism also can be done. So far from that also government earns some money. And yeah, main thing is there is no hazardness. If there is any damage in the power plant, it can be nearby areas will be affected, but there is no impact after several kilometers. But if a nuclear power plant is damaged, obviously the nearby areas around 5-6 kilometers will be having heavy impact. That's the main thing. So it is almost not 99% safe, almost 90% it is safe. If you are not living nearby that storage area, it will be safe for us. Yes. Then disadvantage, as I said before, it will be very high cost. Initial payment, that is initial payment done on those things will be very high, and the time requirement for planning and everything. Randomly you can't make a dam. We have to check everything, whether it is possible in that area. You have to check the height and the feasible area, um, regarding that population, whether the people are there, farming area is there or what. We have to decide everything based on that only. Yeah, this is about power generation. Yeah, during summer season there will be very less water, that is potential energy will be very less in that water, so it will be very difficult to get energy at that time. It will be it will be difficult to get the electrical energy. That's one of the main disadvantage of hydraulic power plant. Yeah. With this I conclude my lecture, and I hope I have said about something about ERP, so that people after listening to this session, they'll be making awareness, because after this I am seeing nearby persons, they are earning much in this software. So I suggest my fellow students as well as my friends to learn ERP software, any one ERP software, and then get knowledge on that, and then you can easily survive in any company. Yes. And regarding this hydro power plant also, I have very few things only I have said. There are many things in detail you can study in mechanical engineering, particularly in fluid mechanics and machinery. You can learn a lot. So I advise you to join mechanical engineering and then learn this. Yeah. Thank you.
Sir, thank you, Sabri sir, for your valuable presentation. Hello.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Okay. So participants, you can leave. Thank you.